Opendoor stock, it is time to talk. We have seen this stock today up by 0.99, a relatively flat day, and a very good thing if you ask me. Now this is going to be the sort of video that's going to be very short, very quick, but I'm going to be sharing with you all of the information that you're going to need, in my opinion, looking forwards based on what we are seeing today. If you do enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like in it and subscribe, but as always remember, this is not financial advice, and I thoroughly recommend that you do your own research. So, Opendoor we all know is a stock that's been rallying for some time, and you know what, this comes at the same time a series of stocks are seeing similar rallies. What we are not seeing in a lot of the other stocks that we are looking at on the channel though, is them being able to maintain the increases that we've seen. Again, a lot of the other companies that we've looked at, we've seen this part, coming way up, we've seen the drop, we've seen the second leg up, but we've just not been able to break up to that third. We are seeing the third leg obviously happen on Opendoor with a brief drop into, I think it was yesterday's trading day. And I know a lot of people are going to be quite nervous about that. A lot of people are going to be questioning this in regards to the fact that, the stock's down 9% yesterday. What does this actually involve? Is it going to be a bad thing? But again, in context, no, it's not. I mean, this morning I laid out a few of the key metrics I'm looking for with Opendoor stock. I said ideally would remain above last levels of resistance, which were around about 588, 590. That has happened today. We've touched on those levels briefly, but so far we are maintaining above that. Now again, the day may finish slightly green, slightly red. We've got about 10 minutes to go. It doesn't particularly matter. The sentiment is clear. A very neutral day. Now why is this so big? Because, again, it shows a number of things. It shows that, number one, so far, we are able to maintain this crucial level. Number two, it shows that there is still that strength behind this stock, which could potentially leave it on the front as to where it currently is. It could leave it at these levels for a new support, and what does that mean? It means that, yes, we've had the sell-off, which is actually good. Again, we've given the RSI some time to cool off, so we're coming back into more of a reasonable range now. Again, we're establishing that new level of support somewhat, that previous resistance, now a support potentially. And again, this is absolutely what we need to set up for a fourth leg. Yes, we may see a slight drop tomorrow. Yes, we may see a slight rise tomorrow. It doesn't matter, guys. Again, if we stay above this range, for me at least, that is all that matters. It's really that simple. Again, I think this is not a bad thing. I know a lot of people are going to spin this all kinds of ways, but does this set the stage for Opendoor stock going to $8, $9, $10? Some people even say this one could hit $100, $200 in the mid to long term. I think at the very least, it sets us up for a nice potential going forwards into the rest of the month. And yes, that is a sort of time scale that, in my opinion, we are dealing with. Again, we're seeing this leg up is actually holding up now for a third time. We could possibly drop below those levels, but if we don't do that, I think things are ultimately very strong, and I feel very positive about everything. That's just my opinions. Very, very quick video. I want to provide the most value to you guys in as short of a time as possible. So if you do enjoy no-nonsense updates, again, make sure to subscribe. Yeah, I think things are looking really good. And I think, once we break out of these levels at 623, we're possibly back onto $7. Then it's about establishing a new support above $7. But fundamentally, these little drops that we see time and time again are what allows us to establish new basis levels, which will then allow us to grow in a more sustainable fashion in the mid to long term. Again, RSI beginning to cool off like we've seen last time. All good, in my opinion, depending on what happens next, of course, with this level of potential support. Again, I'll give you another update in the next couple of days. So if you enjoyed this one, make sure to please leave a like and subscribe. But that's all I've got to say here. Thank you. Goodbye.